Welcome to Wildnote. I'm Chris Webster, and we're going to do an in-depth look at creating a PDF report in Wildnote. To access the export window, go to the project you'd like to export data for, click the Go To menu in the drop-down, and under Manage Data, click Export. The first export type that you'll see is Survey Report PDF. This is a compilation-style report that can display both your logo and your client's logo if you wish. All photos are also integrated into the report along with their captions. Let's click in and see what our options are. So you can run your report one of two ways, by survey ID or by date. You can also choose between formats, standard and checklist. The standard report displays only the selected answer to a question, while the checklist format will display all the answer options with a check mark in the choice that has been selected. Let's fill in the rest of these parameters and we'll have a look at both styles. I'm going to export two types of reports. To first run an export by survey ID with the report layout standard, we'll go in here and check survey ID. Now, to do this, you need to know the survey ID of the report that you are exporting. The other way, as we showed you in another video, is to click Export from the Review and Edit screen. Check the Wildnote video library for how to do that. But for right now, I happen to know that the survey ID of the one I want to export is right here, 30806. I'm going to click on that and click Preview Report. So this is it. This is a project I called SEAC 2018. That's an archaeology conference. I put the logo for this project right here, and you can see this is the preview of what the report's going to look like. If I hit export to PDF right here, now you can see this report has been scheduled. You should be receiving an email with link to your report soon. Alternatively, you can go to Exported Reports to find all exported reports, including the one you just created once it's done. So it sends an email to the person listed on the account, and also that email can be sent to any of your clients or other people to collaborate, and as long as they have the credentials to log in once they see it, then they can see the report that you sent them. I can also click right here on Exported Reports, and I can see the exported report right here. If you don't see it right away, give it just a few seconds, because some of the more complicated reports take a few seconds to process in the servers, and then it ships back the report. Before we take a look at this, let's go back to Manage Data and Export, and then Survey Report. I want to do that same survey ID as a checklist, so you can see what that looks like. Preview report. Okay, you can see, don't worry about the X's being off a little bit. This is just the preview, but this is the checklist style report. So let's go ahead and export this, and we'll take a look at both. So we'll go to Exported Reports. Now you can see both of them here. So when I click on this first one, I'm just going to open this in a new tab. You can see this is the checklist report. So it shows me all of the options and it shows me the ones that were checked. This is really good for checking on data and seeing what wasn't looked at, or what was checked, things like that. What were the other options? If you click on the other one, and let's go ahead and open that in a new tab as well. Now you can see it just shows you a list of the things that were actually selected, which does reduce a lot of paper. You can see this now shows up on one piece of paper here. Now, one other thing that you see once you actually export the PDF is you see your company logo. I made a little fake company logo down here. You see the page numbers over here. So we'll automatically put all that together. The project logo is up here. The company logo is down here. And the company logo is set in your company settings. So have your company admin change that if it's not accurate. The other way to run a report is by date. And I could still do standard or checklist here. So let's just do standard for this one. And now, in this particular format, you can choose the survey form that you want to export. And in this case, I'm going to export an excavation level form. These are common on archaeology sites. Now, when you're excavating a unit in an archaeological site, you have multiple level forms. So this is a great way to see all of those in one publication. Since I chose date, I have to choose a start date and an end date. So ideally, you would choose the date range that you know. I'm just going to choose November 1st to November 19th, the date I'm recording this. And then also, you can choose to limit that by sites. So I might have a whole bunch of units that were excavated during that time, and I don't want them all mixed together. Let's just say I only want one site to be listed, okay? 9MT104. That will give me all of the reports sorted by date for 9MT104. Let's preview that report. Okay, so here's level form V1. That's the name of the form. And now I'm going to see all the information here. I've got the administrative information, level, There's some photographs. There's more level information. All right, so when you see this green bar right here, that's the start of the next level, okay, the next form, because there were 2 associated with this within that date range. And I could see everything here. So as you can see, this puts it all together into one continuous report. Now when I export this, you'll also see the extras that it gives you. And if you go to exports, like I said, and it doesn't show up right away, simply just refresh the screen a couple times and you should see it within a few seconds. So let's open this in a new tab. Now here you go. Here it is, fully formatted. You can see the company logo down here. You can see this nice green line down here with noting the bottom of the page. And you can see page 1 of 5, and that is a total page count. Okay, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty neat that you can do that. And you can do the same thing with Excel documents, but we're going to cover that in a later video. Check the video library for more on all of this and other videos related to using Wildnote. Thank you.